I know that the weight you are carrying right now feels heavier than you are letting on. You are moving through your days with a composure that most people mistake for ease, but I know the truth. You are exhausted. You are navigating a season of life that feels like a relentless winter, long, cold, and seemingly indifferent to your efforts. There is a specific kind of loneliness that comes with being the strong one, the person everyone else leans on while you have no wall to lean on yourself. I want you to know that your struggle is seen, and more importantly, your endurance is not in vain. Hardship is not a detour from the human experience. It is a fundamental part of its geography. We live in a culture that worships the visible, the loud, and the immediate. We are told that strength is a shout, a display of dominance, or a frantic hustle to overcome. But the most profound forces in our universe are often the quietest. Gravity does not scream, yet it holds the stars in place. The tide does not boast, yet it carves canyons out of solid rock. You are currently in your own carving process. These hard times exist not to break you, but to strip away the versions of yourself that were never meant to carry you into your future. This pressure is the kiln that turns fragile clay into something that can hold fire. To navigate this season with quiet strength, I ask you to adopt these 5 lessons. First, shrink your world. When the future looks like an insurmountable mountain, stop looking at the peak. Focus entirely on the 3 feet of ground directly in front of you. Quiet strength is found in the next right thing. Do not worry about how you will survive next month or even next week. Ask yourself, what does the next hour require of me? By narrowing your focus to the immediate present, you reclaim the agency that anxiety tries to steal. Second, practice the dignity of silence. You do not owe the world an explanation of your pain, nor do you need to perform your struggle for the sake of validation. There is a deep, restorative power in keeping some of your process for yourself. When you stop leaking your energy through constant complaining or seeking external pity, that energy stays within you. It becomes a reservoir of internal heat. Silence is not a sign of emptiness. It is a sign of containment. Third, become a steward of your limited energy. Think of your emotional and mental capacity as a finite currency. During hard times, your budget is smaller than usual. You must be ruthless in your priorities. If a conversation, a person, or a task does not contribute to your stability or your survival, you have my permission to let it go. Saying, "I don't have the space for this right now," is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of high-level emotional intelligence. Fourth, reframe your vulnerability as honesty, not fragility. There is a misconception that quiet strength means being a stone, but stones shatter under enough pressure. A tree, however, survives a storm because it knows how to bend. Acknowledge to yourself, and perhaps to one trusted soul, that you are hurting. Admitting this is hard does not make it harder. It simply removes the secondary exhaustion of pretending that it isn't. Honesty provides the oxygen your resilience needs to breathe. Fifth, find a ritual in the mundane. When your internal world is chaotic, your external world must have anchors. It can be as simple as the way you make your coffee, the specific time you go for a walk, or the act of making your bed. These small repetitive actions are signals to your nervous system that you are still the captain of your ship. They are micro-victories of order over chaos. Finally, I want to leave you with this. The oak tree does not grow its deepest roots during the sunny days of spring. It grows them during the winds of autumn and the freezes of winter, when it is forced to reach deeper into the earth for stability. You feel as though you are being buried, but perhaps you are actually being planted. Trust the process of the dark. Do not rush your healing, and do not despise your pace. You are not failing because you are struggling. You are succeeding every time you take another quiet, steady breath. Stand still when you must, move when you can, but never doubt the power of the person you are becoming in the silence. Your strength is not measured by how much you carry, but by the grace with which you refuse to let it break your spirit. Keep going. The dawn has never once failed to find the person who stayed awake through the night.